Today I will be showing you how to replace the motherboard on an HP Fortis 14G11. Tools needed will be a screwdriver with a PZ00 head from the toolkit, spudger, and then the angle-headed tweezers. And then this bracelet is to keep me grounded to help disperse static electricity. I'll start with removing the bottom screws. This unit only has 3 of its usual 9. The 3 screws still in place will always be removed with the bottom cover, as to ensure they stay together. These screws will stay attached to the bottom cover. You're going to take your spudger, insert it next to the hinge cover, as so. Just pop it up, twist, and use your hand to slowly pry as you pop up the bottom cover, as so. Now to start, we're going to disconnect the battery. This is to ensure that there is no power running through the system while we perform our repair. After that, we are going to take a screwdriver and slowly remove each screw from the motherboard. Now, the Wi-Fi card here is screwed in and attached to a bracket. You will also unscrew this and keep the screw with the bracket, as these are unique. This is the only screw in the unit that will fit this specific port. Now we will just slide the Wi-Fi card out, as so. Up in the top left, we will take this tab, pull it back, and reveal another tab that we can then flick up, and then remove the LCD cable. Close the tab, let that be. Down here, this is the touchpad tab and touchpad port. You'll flick it up and slowly lift the touchpad cable up and pull it right out. Flip that back down. Here is the keyboard port. You'll flick the sticky shield up, flip the tab up, and then pull it back. Now here, the daughter board here is connected via 2 ports, which is one covered by the heatsink. We will now need to remove the heatsink. It is attached by these 2 large black screws. And once those are removed, it should easily pop right up. Now you can take your spudger, flip up the tabs for the sticky shield, flick up the tabs holding the daughter board cables in, and then pull those out straight and flick those back down. Now here, this is the speaker cable. Here are the speakers. You could just push that out straight, as so. Now the motherboard will pop right out. Right. Now you will take your new motherboard, Place it in at an angle to ensure that all of the ports and slots line up. Try to pull everything from out under. The touchpad, keyboard, and speaker ports cables do tend to get caught underneath whenever you're placing a new motherboard in. To start, we're going to plug the daughter board back in. We'll flick up the tabs, and then the cables should slide right in. There we go. Now for the Wi-Fi card, we can just get it in place and slide that right back into place. The sticky shield up, flick it up, so that way we can then flick up the keyboard tab and slide this right into place. Same with the touchpad. This one's a bit hard to see because it's a bit small. By a bit, I mean very, which is ridiculous. Right in place, and then flip the tab down. LCD cable is the same. Flip the tab up, slide the LCD cable into place, flip the tab down to secure it. And then the speaker cable, we can just slide back in nicely. Try to make sure to always slide these cables in straight, as to not damage any pins in the ports or to damage the cable itself. Then take the new heatsink, which came with the motherboard, line it up at this screw mount here and this screw mount here. And then grab the screws for the heatsink, place them here and here. And before we screw in the rest of the motherboard, we are going to take the Wi-Fi card bracket, set that in place, take the screw, slowly screw it in place, and now we will screw the rest of the motherboard back in. Now we will plug the battery back into the motherboard. As you can see on the cable itself and the port, there are two slits that you can neatly slide the battery back in with, as to not damage the cable itself or damage the motherboard. Now we take the bottom cover, place it back on, pop it in, now screw the bottom screws back in to secure it. Now to verify that our repair was successful, we will flip the unit over, take a 45-watt USB-C charger, place it into the USB-C slot, open the unit, and it should come on automatically. We verify that the LCD is functioning properly because the screen turns on. Here you can see it is detecting a ton of different networks, which verifies the Wi-Fi card. If we test the touchpad, rubbing our finger and clicking, we can see that the touchpad functions. By clicking Control, Search, Escape, we can then bring up a diagnostic menu, which shows us battery life, battery health, and power until it is empty. And then keyboard test, we can then test each individual key to verify motherboard replacement. Then unplug, click Done. In the bottom right here, you'll be able to see that the battery is detected because it shows 26% and 1 hour, 27 minutes until the unit is dead. To then test the speakers, we can then turn on the sound, Control-Alt-Z to then turn on Chromevox.
Chromevox spoken feedback is ready. Chrome.
Which is a text-to-speech. And that is it.